baseball to me is a tradition that's been passed on for generations. It's the only untimed sport. There isn't a clock in baseball like with basketball, with football, and with soccer. So it's a game that could last 2 hours. It's a game that could last 3 hours. But what makes it great and unique is that with no time clock, you can have a conversation. You can sit down with your buddies or with your family and enjoy a game where at a more relaxed pace. Whereas in basketball, you've got two halves, or in college basketball or in the NBA, you have 4 quarters, and you have there's a clock that's counting down. What's great about baseball is that it's really laid back, and it's really kind of a fun time to spend with your family. But it's a very mentally challenging game because you have to know kind of the situation, and you have to know, like, when you play it, you have to know what to do with the ball if it comes to you, or if on defense, or if you're pitching, you have to know, what's the best way to get this guy out. There's a lot of strategy. It's almost like chess or one of those board games where you have to really think about the moves before they happen. But it moves at such a slower pace, so that's great. So you can really, again, spend time with those who mean the most. You're hanging out with your family. You can enjoy something. If you have to get up and go to the restroom or go to get some concessions, you're probably not going to miss a lot of the action. What's great about baseball is it also connects generations. The game's been played the same way. There hasn't been many changes from when my grandfather was playing baseball or was watching baseball with his family, when his great-grandfather. It's all been pretty much the same over the years. And you can't really say that for a lot of the different sports. A lot of sports have kind of changed one way or another. And I think it connects generations in the way that no other sport really does, because it's about, memories of your dad or your mom taking you to a baseball game, and you have a hot dog and you sit down and you watch the game. So to me, what's so great about it is it's a relaxing time to spend with your family. And I think what's great about our business model is like I said before, we want people to have repeat business. We want this to be a part of their childhood, this to be a part of growing up, and really coming to the ballpark, kind of like it was for me, where my first experience was coming with my family, and then we keep coming back. We want our fans to feel the same way. There's not many things you can do from an entertainment standpoint for $5 or $9. So where we make our money is on concessions. You don't make a lot of money with a $5, $9 ticket, but if you have affordable concessions that people can keep coming back to, I think that's important. Merchandise is also an area that is a revenue point for us as well, but it's not as big as concessions. Sponsorship's important too. As you can see on the outfield wall, we have a lot of different advertisers all over the ballpark, all over the field, and that's another way that we can stay in business and we can help support this franchise. We have 29 full-time employees. And for a market this size, it's about as many people as you'd probably need. But we have folks that sell tickets. We have folks in community relations. You've worked with Adam. He's our public relations manager. We have folks that work with the team. We have a restaurant here at the ballpark. Not many teams have a restaurant, and so we have a full-service restaurant that's open 360 days a year, where you can have that great Rubber Ducks experience that you have during the summer. You can have that 365 days a year in the restaurant as well when there's snow on the ground.